Welcome, everybody, to the Follow D Money podcast. Well, once again, in my attempt to find cool people doing cool shit in the city of Indianapolis, I've been following this young lady. I've been at events. I've seen her perform multiple times, and I had the pleasure of seeing her in her element. I was invited by one of my favorite producers in the city, to come to 416 Wabash Studio.
Shouts out to Joey.
Oh, shout out Joey French, my man, who will be on the podcast soon. But he invited me to listen to a mixing session at 416 Wabash. And this young lady showed up, and I was flabbergasted. She was very professional. Her music was on point. And I really enjoyed her vibe. So we decided we would make this happen. And here we are. I'm with the homie, Zakiyah. She is dope. And you guys are all going to find out why. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. Love that intro. Loved that.
Good. That day that we officially really met, because I saw you around. I mean, you probably didn't know me from Jack, but when I met you in the studio, there was something about you that I was just really drawn to, because you knew what you wanted in there. When they asked things of you, you knew what they were talking about.
Yeah.
And you were very, you just seemed very at home there in the studio. So another thing I learned about you is that you're a songwriter.
Yes.
So that's pretty dope too, because a lot of people don't do their own writing, and especially the kind of music that you do. So I'm just happy that I'm gonna be able to learn more about you here. So thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
What I first want to know is, where did you find your musical background? What influenced you to start music?
Ooh, what influenced me? So I started off, I've always done music. So as a kid, I grew up Muslim. Okay. A lot of people don't know this. I grew up Muslim, and in the mosque, it's not like a church where you have a choir, right? So there was no choir, but once a month they would have like poetry readings, which was almost like a huge talent show. And so once a month, my mom would put like me and my sisters up in front of the entire mosque and just would have us like sing different songs or perform something or do a fashion show. So since I was probably about 5 or 6, that's when I knew that I had the ability to like sing or perform. And then in the middle school, I was in the band. I was a super nerd. I was like homeschooled and whatnot. So I was like, not cool.
What instrument did you play?
I was a part of the drum line.
Oh, okay.
So snare, marimba.
Yep.
The marimba really was my thing, but snare too. I was a quirky kid, but music and poetry were always like right there. That was my outlet.
Okay.
That was my safe space. So once I graduated high school, I graduated at like 16. Thought I was grown, started running away, and I would like ran away to live with my grandmother in Brightwood, and I would walk to the studio every day. I would like just go to the studio and just sit in there and just be in there. Yeah. I didn't have any money to record. I didn't know anything about, being an artist. I just knew that I loved music. Yeah. So I just would be in there, and looking back on it, I always say like, wow, girl, you were in training. Like that was literally your training, because now the studio is my safe space.
Damn.
Yeah, okay. I'm so at home.
When you were 16, going into the studios with no money, what musical influences were you more leaning towards? Like who inspired you?
So I was definitely inspired by an engineer who he's locked up right now due to an unfortunate situation. His name is Sir Hart. He's one of the first producers to record me. Before that, I had recorded myself.
Oh.
So me and my homegirl, shouts out to her, Brianna. Me and my homegirl, when we were like 16, one of her uncles had a studio in their house. And we like snuck into his studio and recorded these songs. I still remember the song. It was like, come get these hands on my mama. Get these hands on my mama. They don't want no smoke. These hoes don't want no smoke. And it went crazy. Like all of our peers were in love
like,
with
on
it.
my mama, I'm gonna beat you up.
On my mama, get these hands on my mama. I don't want no song. Like that was the song. So like they had us like performing at the under 21 clubs. Damn. Club Wet was a real popular one. And that's really how I got the popular artist name. That's when they started recording me in the studio. Okay. But before that, I was just the girl who'd be in the studio.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But so when you ended up getting money and you were, how would you getting in the studio? Like who was kind of showing you around and teaching you stuff in the studio? Was it this?
So it's multiple people who had a hand in that.
Yeah.
So for one, Sir Hart, it was his studio. So he pretty much gave me free range. Like, yo, as long as you're not getting in the way, bothering anybody, you're not old enough to drink, you're not old enough to smoke. So you know what I mean? Stay out the way. But as long as you're not bothering or getting in the way, you can always be a fly on the wall. Yep. And I just took that to heart. Him, another artist, his name is Hard Times. I'm not sure if you're familiar with him. He's like an OG. Definitely moved me around in the studios. Dead Eye, he's really popular in the city. Definitely moved me around in the studios. It was a lot of older cats who now play a behind the scenes role.
Yeah.
But all of the artists who are popping now, like they came through that same route.
Okay.
So that's how like everybody knows me. It's not because of the platform I have now. It's like back in the day, like we used to bump into each other at the studio. Like,
When you were finding your way, making the music with your friend and in the studio, is that when you started to figure out how to write? Yeah.
So I've always written for myself because I did poetry. Yeah. So I actually did not know that artists did not write their own music. I didn't find that out till I was grown. I was a grown up. I probably had been doing music for like 5 years before I realized like, oh, that's why they're so intrigued. Like, because you did this and you did that.
Yeah, that's
typically not everyone's formula.
That's crazy.
And so once I realized that was like a gig in itself, like now I write for other people.
Yeah.
So
that's dope.
Yeah.
What do you like more? Do you like writing or do you like performing?
Writing.
Oh.
All day.
Yep.
Performing is a very, very important part of being an artist because that's how you sell yourself to your fans. Yep. That's how you sell yourself to new fans. That's how you give them an idea of like you can hear a song before you feel it. But you can see somebody perform a song and you can feel that shit.
Yeah.
So performing is important. But for me, I can be myself so much easier in songwriting because I don't feel like Zakiyah every day. You know, so today I can be Zakiyah, but tomorrow I can, write from another place. Or tomorrow I may be excited, but yesterday I was tired. But you can write from all of those places.
Right.
All of that may not fit on a Zakiyah project, but, it can be used in the world.
When you write, do you sometimes think of other artists and say, I want to write this for this person? Do you ever do that? Yeah.
All the time.
That's dope.
Yeah. I try to envision myself as them. Like if I was Future, what would I say on this track?
Yeah.
Really, when I'm writing, I try to put at least 3 or 4 different artists in my head. I try to come from 3 or 4 different perspectives before I finalize that's the one.
Oh, damn.
I don't know.
That's
I'm weird.
Cool. That's pretty dope. That's pretty
I might
dope.
write a song 2 or 3 times before you guys actually hear it.
I was sitting with Kitty Red, and she said that when she goes into the studio, she mostly freestyles.
Yep.
So do you do that?
I do not.
You do not?
I do not.
Yeah.
I am, I guess this comes from my training. I am a very strategic person when it comes to the studio. I don't like to waste my money. I don't like to waste my time.
Yeah.
If I owned my own studio, I would probably play around in it more.
Yeah.
But because I'm going to be honest, I'm an independent artist. I'm paying for studio time out of my pocket. I like to get in there and get shit done.
Right.
So I just what was
You have
this?
a
2
plan.
weeks ago, I booked a studio session for 4 hours. I recorded 7 songs in those 4 hours.
Yeah.
I already had my beats. I already had my songs written. Like, I'm just ready to go in here and crash out.
Right.
Before I even do that, I'm on my phone, recording on my phone exactly how I want it to sound so that when I get in the studio, I don't forget, like, yo, this was the vibe you were coming to on this one, but this is the vibe you were coming with on this one.
Yeah.
So I try to be super strategic in the studio.
I'm sure engineers love that. I'm sure the studio loves that. But when it comes to who you are as a person, and you do represent Indianapolis,
yes.
What do you think? What would you say about Indianapolis, Indies culture or energy is represented in you? Like, what about you screams Indianapolis?
My jersey, for one. For two, we just have a totally different swag about ourselves. Like, you know somebody from the Midwest when you leave. Like, if you're in Atlanta or you're in Texas or you're in LA and somebody from the Midwest is there, you're like, you're not from here. You gotta be from the Midwest or something. We just have this totally different, like, down-to-earth perspective. And I know that it's a difficult field to tap into here. Like, everybody wants, like, huge artistry here.
Right.
I think we just don't have that entertainment, thing going on yet.
Yeah.
But it will come. It'll come. So, yeah.
Who do you look to in the city for inspiration, or like people that are kind of moving the bar up, other than yourself? Because there's a lot of people. To me, I think Indianapolis has a very thriving music scene, but it's something that is keeping Indianapolis artists not so national. I don't know if it's because they haven't been tapped into how they should, or but who would you say is moving the bar in a way that Indianapolis can be put on the map?
I honestly cannot speak for any specific artist out of indie. I think I'll be able to answer that question more when we stop trying to create such a local sound, because I don't think that goes on in other places. Like, I think if majority of artists in indie try to create more of a national sound, I think that would be one within itself. Like, I think they would be like,
I get you. Like, when we were in the studio, the song that I listened to, super wide range. Like, it was just like, it was like a national sound. It was like a very poppy, hip-hop poppy. I don't even know how to describe it, but the song was dope as hell. And I don't know when it's coming out, but I need that to come out. But that kind of sound is not something that you hear here often.
No. And I'm trying to give us a new sound, like, to go after.
Yeah.
So that we're not so boxed in. Like, we should be able to reach these outer markets. That's why when I'm choosing beats, I try to choose beats that sound so different to give me inspiration that may come from somewhere that I may not have pulled if I was just picking up regular Naptown beat.
Yeah.
But we have so much potential here.
Yeah.
Like, there's going to be so much to come from this city. I'm excited.
It's a lot of talent here.
Oh, yeah.
It's a lot of talent. And, but with talent comes a lot of responsibility. And how much time do you put into your craft? Like, per day?
Every day. All day, every day. Yeah. I'm always thinking about music. In between time, I am a mom. So in between time, I'm in mommy mode. But even in mommy mode, I'm sure it probably gets on their nerves because I have 2 phones where I'm like, boom, 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 Facebook here, boom, 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 Instagram, emails here, this here. Like, it's a constant thing because, like, the point of getting to the top is to outwork the next person. So it's like, you're not going to get there if such and such is working harder than you. Your music may be way better than hers. You can be as skilled and talented as you want to be. If you're not working harder than her, you're not going to surpass her. She's going to surpass you.
Yeah, yeah.
So if that's your dream, that's your goal, you got to do it every day, all day.
I mean, and you have to be consistent. Yeah, being consistent is super important. If you were to describe your sound, because you say you're trying to bring a new sound to Indianapolis, if you were going to describe your sound to someone who wants to sign you, how would you describe your sound?
I'm very like sonically in tune, very melodic, but very different. It's like a mix of R&B, pop, rap. I would describe like a Doechii or a Doja Cat, or really one of my idols, Missy Elliott.
Yeah.
Like that's who I get my biggest inspiration from, just because she's able to have so much versatility on one project.
Yep.
And that's really my full inspiration, like as far as music goes. Like she's number one for me.
Yeah.
She's number one for me.
She does like every aspect of music, doesn't she? Like
for sure.
She produces, she sings, she raps, she writes. Dang.
She's done it for so many artists.
She's dope
so many artists who are like people's favorites right now.
Damn.
And were people's favorites like 20 years ago.
Yeah.
So.
Damn.
Yeah.
Do you ever feel pressure to fit a certain type of image?
Ooh, that's a great question.
Yeah, being a woman in the rap game, especially now where sex sells, do you feel like what you rap about, how you present yourself, you can get out of what everybody else is doing?
I love that question, honestly. Before now. So I would say probably like, I've been doing music for a long time. Maybe like 7 or 8 years ago, I think I was caught between a crossroads of they're never going to feel me because I'm not, you know what I mean? I'm not sucking dick on the track or whatever. Like, I don't think they don't care about this. Why would they listen to this versus that? I'm not, you feel twerking to every song. Like, I'm not doing that. So how is this going to be entertaining for them? And then I don't know when the light bulb went off, but something went off in me that was like, the biggest part about being sexy is like being confident. Like confidence is the sexiest thing about a woman. So let me just stop giving a fuck like about what they're doing or what they're doing. I'm going to do me, and it may take me a little bit longer to get there.
Yeah.
I totally feel that.
Yeah.
I'm totally okay with that.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it will last longer for me.
Okay.
Versus if I create this image of what people want to see, which is totally easy to do. I could easily make a Suki track or a Cardi track say whatever on the track, post it up in a bikini, twerk in it, and it would go. Yeah. But how long am I going to last doing that?
Right.
Within a year or two, I would be exhausted from faking it because it's not me. Like,
if it's not you, then it ain't going to last at all. And I think that if you can market who you are and what you're capable of, kind of like Missy Elliott, because it wasn't about sex appeal with Missy.
Yeah.
She was just good.
Yeah.
You know, so I mean, I think there's not a lot, but I think most of the artists now, they look past like the Rhapsodies and I think Doechii is kind of in that same kind of
little bit,
a little like she's not marketing herself, but her art more.
Yeah.
But I mean, I really
since she's gotten into the limelight, she's gotten a little more naked.
A little different.
A little more naked.
She's changed a little bit.
Naked.
Yeah, I'm just like, come on, Doechii.
No, but I respect every woman in her lane.
Yeah.
Because that gives me a lane too.
Right.
You know what I mean? Right. Like I wouldn't be able to take over the lane that I'm in because I know I'm sexy as fuck.
Yeah.
But in my heart, I know I don't have to do as much as the next one might have to do to pull a nigga.
Right.
So let me capitalize off of that.
Right.
And I don't know. It works for me.
No, it's working for you.
works for me. It's got to work for somebody else out there too.
It's working. So being in a creative space, I know how this works, but how do you stay motivated when times get slow? What makes you say, all right, I'm going to keep going? Because I know everybody goes through it. People pretend that it's always good, but I know it's not because it's not for me.
Yeah.
So how do you get through those times that you know that it seems like we can stop here and we had a good run, but what makes you keep going?
Oddly enough, it is typically the fans that I never see.
Oh.
When I say that, I mean like it'll be days or something that I'll go and I'm just in my own head and I'll be out and run into somebody like, oh, you that one girl? I love your music. My mama love your music. I'm like, girl, your mama listen to my music. And they'll just give me some crazy story that I'll fall in love with and be like, you know what? Let me get back in the studio.
Right.
Or I've taken long breaks from my career where I've like picked up a job and everything. And then I'll look up 2 months on the job and everybody in the freaking building, warehouse, whatever is like on my Instagram or on my music page or singing my song. Like, can I get a feature? Like, bro, you are the janitor. No. So I just told myself like, girl, you not like that, but you don't belong anywhere else. And when you're in the studio or when you're on stage, you belong.
Yeah.
So just go with it. Like when I stopped doing music for the dollar amount, because at one point in time, I was doing it like, yo, I'm going to be rich.
Yeah.
I'm going to make this. I'm going to get that. They're going to know me and this, and this. I was not getting anywhere.
Right.
I was just running in circles, going nowhere fast.
Yeah.
And then when I picked the mic and my pen back up on some, I'm just going to do it just for me, just because I miss it and I just know that I'm going to do this forever. That's when things started to come into fruition. Because it's like, you just know that it's in your heart.
Yeah.
And even if you don't want to hear it, I like it.
So but you also have a hustler's mentality, being that you were 16 years old and you were already in the studio. You said you left home.
I was bad, Stretch. Yeah. I was being bad. I didn't have no business around. I'm talking about, you can ask one of my exes, he told me, he was like, yeah, I remember when I first met you, you was in the studio with a room full of killers. And I was like, I cannot talk to this girl. She is going to be a problem. I'm like, I didn't even know they were killers at the time. They were cool to me.
They were big bro.
Yeah. Buying me Takis and whatnot. They was cool to me.
Takis.
He's like, no, those were killers. I'm like, ugh.
So what do you do when you're not, what do you do when you're not recording, not writing, not mommy time? What do you do for fun?
For fun, I like to make money. I love to make money. I know, pretty shallow. I don't care. I don't care. We all like money.
Right.
You can't have fun without it. I like to have fun. I like to give my kids memories. I like to take them places and do things. So in between time, I'm grinding.
Yeah.
I braid hair and do locks.
Yeah.
So I have a salon.
Okay.
So I do that in between time. Other than that, I'm mommying. But the entire time I'm doing anything, I'm like writing songs in my head. I don't know why. I know it's kind of crazy, but it's like I can be sitting there in somebody's head braiding and I will stop to pick up my phone and do a voice note like, no, and put it back down.
No, that's dope.
And then when I'm done, at the end of the day, I'm going like to finish writing that song.
That's
like,
dope.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. that's art right there.
Yeah.
If somebody was scared to try to go into what you're doing and they just didn't know the motivation that they needed, what would you say to them?
What part of it? Artistry or songwriting?
Let's just say artistry. Because I think songwriting is something that every artist doesn't have.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think songwriting is just like a whole nother aspect. But I'm talking about the artistry because I think you can live a whole nother life and be a songwriter. Mm-hmm. But as an artist, I think it requires a little more. Mm-hmm. So
it can be intimidating for sure.
So why would you say, no, you should go ahead and do this? Because
it would have to be a skill thing for me. It would have to be like me just hearing raw talent. Like, no, I don't care how scared you are. You need to do that. Yeah. Because I feel like a lot of people watch other artists and just like, oh, I can do that. I could totally do that.
Right.
No, I'm stage fright, but I could do that. And in my head, I'm like, no, you could not.
Yeah.
Like you could not do that. Like, I have, family members sometimes that like, put me on the track. And I'm just like, I got you. Like, but it's not for everybody. Yeah. And I kind of wish more people would say that. It's not for everybody. We kind of need more like producers and more engineers and more behind the scenes entertainment people than we do the actual artists. Because it's so difficult for us to build a team as an artist. Like, okay, where's everybody else if you want to be a rapper too? Yeah. And if you want to be a rapper too, and you're going to be a rapper too, who the hell's going to hold the camera and the light?
Right.
Like, what are we doing?
Now you bring up a great point, and that goes across the board with creating anything.
Yes.
Because you don't know how many people come to me and say, I got a podcast, or I'm going to start a podcast too.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, okay. I'm like, it's not, you don't just start one.
No.
There's a lot of things to it. And I think one of the things that you brought up was building a team is one of the most important things of
yes, it is.
creating anything.
Yeah.
And if you don't have the right people around you, then you're just going to be a part of the crowd. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. And it's like, to bounce off of that, anybody can start a podcast. The longevity comes from your passion in it.
Right.
Because it's not going to be easy.
Right.
So it's always the guys who are like, anybody can start it, and then they start it, and then they quit after their first 1 or 2 episodes because they're like, dang, it's hard to stay this consistent, or my camera went down and I don't want to reinvest in a new one because that one broke. Like, when you have that passion, you're going to do it regardless.
Right.
You're going to get up.
You are correct. Anybody can start a podcast. You're right. And continuing it and having the longevity is the problem.
Exactly. And same with music.
Yep.
Anybody can make that one song.
Right.
On accident. Or on purpose.
Right.
How many times can you do it after that?
Yeah. And are you willing to go through the heartaches and pains of not being able to have that same level of success continuously?
Mm-hmm.
What I do want to know is, with your library of music, and if somebody has never heard your music, what song would you use to say, or what songs do you like to say, if you never heard my music, listen to this?
If people have never heard my music, I always play them unreleased music. I know that's weird, but like if someone comes up to me and they're like, oh, you're an artist, show me, like I'll show them my IG page or my YouTube or whatever, but if they're in person, I try to give them an exclusive. Like, check this out. And I'll let them hear something I haven't put out before. Like, that's something that's coming, but here's what I got out right now. And then I'll let them
But for the purpose of the podcast, because these people are listening.
So
they don't know you, and you're not able to go to each person's house and say...
Where's your speaker at, Stretch? Dang, we could do a little...
Dang, I wish we had that, because I want that one song bad. But if they're listening right now.
Yes.
So they're going to go to iTunes or whatever. What song should they look up?
Definitely check out Won't Leave.
Won't Leave.
Definitely check out Starter Boo.
Starter Boo.
Definitely check out
Starter
Fever.
Boo, that just sounds like...
Starter Boo. Ain't
nothing wrong with a Starter Boo.
That was, I would say that was one of the first songs that I dropped when I reclaimed my throne to the city. When I came out doing the music again, that was the first song that kind of shook the city. Like, yo,
that one was on the radio.
Still on the radio.
Yeah, that Starter Boo is
still on the radio.
I do like that song.
It's
that's
a
what
dope
she
song.
did that at that thing was at.
It's a dope song. Shouts out to Peyton Manning. Got the way bike on you.
Dang.
Wasn't even there.
That was dope. What was I going to ask? Oh, I was going to ask you. There are a lot of things coming up in the city, and Chreece is coming up.
Yes.
A big opportunity for you.
Super excited.
Where are you performing, and what can we expect?
Unfortunately, they have not given me my performance roll-out just yet. Okay. So I don't know my lineup.
All right.
But when I find out, you will be one of the first people to know. So you can help me let the people know where I'll be at. Chreece is August 23rd.
Yep.
I'm excited. This is my first year performing. I've gone to Chreece, the past few years.
Yep.
This is my first time performing at Chreece. I did a photo shoot, and it was crazy. The photo shoot went so dope that the photographer from the Chreece photo shoot, shouts out to Sarah Jordan, actually invited me to do a shoot for the new Air Jordan Series 3 that released for JD Sports.
Those?
She was like, no, not these.
Them is threes.
No, they were like, what were they? Were like black, blue, red, and gray and white or whatever. She was like, I just loved your energy and your style so much. I was wondering if you'd come to this shoot I'm doing for JD Sports. Dope. I was like, heck yeah. And did that. They posted me on their webpage and stuff. It was super dope. So shouts out to Chreece.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm excited.
One question that I ask everybody, and it's a very simple question, is how do you define success? And I want to know how you define success.
Me personally, I would deem success like when you can take care of the people that brought you here. So when I can fully take care of my mom and dad, you know what I mean? Like I can fully take care of their housing, their vehicle, their food, whatever it is for them. And then, of course, my immediate children, sisters, brothers. When I can do that, I'm successful.
Yeah.
I don't care how much money is in the bank. I don't care who's getting more than me. I'm successful when I know that I can take care of the people who put me here.
Yeah. I love that.
Yeah.
Everybody's going to ask because they want to know, like, how do you date? Like, how was that life for you?
Dating
do
is
you make time for men?
I try.
Yeah.
I try. It's a slippery slope.
Yeah.
It's a slippery slope, I feel like, for any entertainer trying to be in love.
Yeah.
Because your craft typically has to be your first love or your number one priority. And it's like, how do you convince someone that I love you, but you have to be second to this?
Yeah.
Like, I love you, but I'm never going to be able to prioritize you over this.
Yeah.
Is that okay with you? And they're like,
well,
I love it too, but dang, choose me,
it's
choose me.
It's usually okay in the beginning.
In the beginning, until they realize how serious you are about it.
Right.
And they're like, oh, you're really going to go there instead of coming with me?
Yeah.
Like,
or they try to convince you that they're more important.
Yeah.
Eventually, but yeah.
Yeah.
So you do make time, though. You date?
I try, yeah.
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 Well, I mean, you still have to find time to enjoy life. Mm-hmm. And you don't want to be consumed by your passion. You know what I mean? So I just hope that you're out there making people happy. Good.
I want to be consumed so bad by the music. Okay.
Good. Well, I don't have much more, but we do this thing on the podcast called This or That.
Okay, let's do it.
And this or that, it's you pick one or the other. It's pretty simple. And I donate to Listen to Our Future nonprofit in Indianapolis, $10 every one you answer. So if you don't answer, I just don't donate. Okay.
I'm probably going to answer everyone.
I think you will, because I didn't make these crazy hard for you.
You typically make them hard for people?
I do.
Kind of spicy stretch.
I do. I make them hard. Like people be saying, no, I'm not picking.
Okay, I'm going to try not to say no. Whichever ones I say no, I'm not answering to, I will donate $10.
Okay.
All right, let's do it.
Okay. Fountain Square or Broad Ripple?
Broad Ripple.
Broad Ripple. 416 Wabash or Round Table?
Depends on what for.
Well, you got to pick one.
I got to pick one?
You got to pick one.
But I use them both for two totally different things.
But you don't have to pick one. I just got 2 studios on here.
I use them both for totally different things, okay? So I'm going to drop us I'm going to drop a secret. I record at Round Table.
Yeah.
I record all of my music at Round Table with Devin Golder. Shouts out to Devin Golder.
Yeah.
I record all of my music at Round Table.
Okay.
But I take all of my sessions to 416 to be mixed.
Okay.
So my final product comes out of 416. You see what I'm saying? Like that is my formula. Record at Round Table, take the session to 416, have them knock it off.
Sounds great. Which one do you pick?
He's still waiting on the either or.
All that is very good.
Shouts out to Mitch at 416. Shouts out to Devin at Round Table. I'm going to donate 10. Next question.
Okay. Fair.
Next question.
Drake or Kendrick?
Drake or Kendrick? Kendrick.
Okay.
That's just because he's from LA. That's why I said that. But
okay.
I fucked with you, Drake.
Win a Grammy for writing or open for your favorite artist?
Win a Grammy for writing. What?
Yeah. Oh,
what
right.
are you talking about?
You'll never. Colts or Pacers?
Colts or Pacers? Okay, hold on. Let me think about it.
Go ahead and give us a whole spiel again.
Okay. Let me think about it. Because I was a huge Colts fan.
Okay.
When Manning had us on his back.
Okay.
I still rep for the Colts because I'm big on the home team. So it's everything Colts, everything Pacers.
Okay.
However, they have not brought us anywhere close to a ring, okay? So I'm going to have to say Pacers.
Okay. All right, you picked.
I'm going to have to say Pacers.
You picked. That's all I care about.
Pacers.
Read a book or listen to a podcast?
Damn. Probably listen to a podcast.
Okay, all right. Go on a hike or stay and cook? This is a date. Would you rather go on a hike or stay in and cook together?
Go on a hike. I'm super outdoorsy.
Okay.
I'm like hiking, fishing, camping, whatever.
Okay.
Like we're hang gliding. I'm outside.
I'm with it. A drop top old school or a brand new Corvette?
A new Corvette.
Okay.
I done seen too many because old schools break down in the middle of 38th Street. I will not, okay? And it looked good, too. Not going nowhere.
They fire little donks.
Nowhere.
Glorilla or Cardi?
Glow.
A cabin in the woods or a cabana on the beach?
Cabana on the beach.
Mm-hmm. Would you rather get a phone call, FaceTime, text, or a voice note?
From who?
Oh, my God.
From who?
Hey, it's period. Period. Like, if you can only do one.
If I could only do one.
If you can only do one, and I don't care, you can say it's here anybody. Would you rather have a phone call, a FaceTime, text, or a voice note?
FaceTime.
My girl.
You want to know my why?
You know me.
FaceTime.
Okay, what's the why?
Because the feds can't take you. They can't get them FaceTimes, y'all. They can get them phone calls.
They
and
can get
texts.
the calls and the text, yeah. But they can't do the FaceTime.
They can't do the FaceTime.
Nope. Last one. Money, power, or respect?
I know this is going to sound a little shallow. But I'm probably going to have to say power.
Power.
Because I feel like with power, you can often, for one, you can stake claim in the money and you can stake claim in the respect.
Yeah.
Like, depending on if you don't abuse your power. Like, a lot of people hear power and automatically think of someone abusing.
Of an asshole. That's, yeah.
But if you handle your power correctly, you can get both.
You're right. There is no wrong answer.
I would definitely say power.
Power is a very, very good answer. I think that was pretty good. Well, you passed.
It's your turn.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Okay. Nike or Jordan?
That's that's tough. Nike or Jordan? Oh my God. I'm gonna go Nike.
Go Nike?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's tough, bro.
Lakers or Pacers?
Lakers, bruh. Come on, Lakers, bruh. Come on. Give me some more LA versus us, versus the world.
All right.
Come on.
Private island or lake house cabin?
Private island on the beach? Like it's like a private in the ocean?
Where else?
Because they have lakes with. I'm taking the private island.
A private island on the beach?
Yeah, private island, always beach for me, always.
Okay, one more only because I know that you play ball and you were everywhere.
Yeah.
I just want to know what the city life was for you. So Miami or New York?
Ooh, New York.
Why?
To me, Miami is too flashy. New York is grimy. I like New York's grind.
New York is so flashy.
No. You walk
flashy too.
They walk everywhere in New York.
Yeah, but they're walking in like Margiela, like there.
Yeah, they do be having like Balenciagas.
Like, bro, where are you going out here?
But I mean, you also have like the boroughs and stuff. Like it depends. Like New York has so much flavor.
Yeah.
And I think Miami is just a big flashy competition. Like everybody wants to be the richest. I think in New York, everybody just wants to be seen. I don't think that Miami has that welcoming feeling. I think that Miami is a place for when people say, I got it, now I'm going to show everybody I got it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I think New York, people want to have it, but they want to be around people with it too and be cool. That's just how I feel. I don't really like Miami at all.
What?
Mm-mm. I mean, but I would like it for you. I would like it. Like,
I was just about to say that.
What?
I feel like it's a different culture for women coming into Miami versus men coming into Miami.
That's why I said I would like it for you. Like if I was a woman, I would definitely go to Miami because I think it would be a different vibe for me.
I have a ball in the Yami.
I'm sure you do.
Ball.
I'm sure.
In the
I
Yami.
will not deny that.
Jet skis, thong bikinis. Like, what are we doing?
Exactly.
Today?
I will not deny that you have a masterful time in Miami.
New York. I love New York. Yeah, but
New York
I couldn't live there.
They're two totally different vibes. Both good. Depends on what kind of fun you want to have.
Yeah, for sure.
For me, I have to choose New York. I would choose New York 10 times out of 10.
You'd live there?
No, I would never live in either of them. Ever. No. I'm good. Here in Indiana.
Here in little old Indiana.
A little nap.
What kept you, Stretch?
Family. That's it. I mean, I'm the only one here, but my kids are here. So that's the only reason why I'm here. And once I found the culture, I fell in love.
Aww.
I fell in love with the culture, and being able to create here is so dope for me. So being surrounded, like you see the people that I work with, it makes this life that I live here so fun, so easy. I'm tapped in, but it took me years to get to that.
For sure.
You know, I was supporting a lot of people and showing up and just being, hey, that's Stretch. That's that dude from LA. Like, he cool. And I did that for years. And then I was just like, I'm going to do my own.
That's exactly how I introduce you to people when I'm talking about it. I'm like, Stretch, dude from LA, he cool. Those exact words.
Yeah,
Stretch, dude from LA, he cool.
Yeah, that's what everybody says. Like, Stretch, he from LA, he cool. Like, so I knew that when it was time for me to do something, that I put in the work.
Yeah.
And once I did that, that's when the cement came on my feet, and I just like, I can kick it here.
Yeah.
It's pretty simple because India is so small. It's a big city, but it's very small when you put in the work.
Very. I would agree.
Yeah.
I think the more that we support each other, the more artists do that groundwork. Yeah. Like, it is totally okay to support another artist.
Oh, yeah.
I support all the other female rappers that are here in the city. Even when they don't show me love, I'm still showing them love, commenting, fire emojis, like it, whatever. Yeah. Like, I'm just going to pull up and show love because we're never going to get anywhere if we all are just like,
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, that's my thing. I think showing up, showing support is the best way that you can uplift each other.
And
just being there. Like, you have a show, I got to go. I got to be in the crowd. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I actually got to be able to do everything that I do in the city is because I just showed my face.
That's what's up. Face card never decline,
baby. Never decline.
That's
it. But I want to thank you for coming and
thank you for inviting me.
Walking circles around the steps before you got here to Susan Brewer's studio.
If I had a Fitbit on, I would have got my steps in.
But yes, I can't wait to see you at Chreece. And when are you doing anything before that?
I've got. Can I pull out my phone?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Sorry, I gotta look. I got a lot of stuff coming up.
Good. Say it all.
This month in July. July 19th, we're doing a block party. This is actually an Afrobeats Ampiano dance hall block party. Super dope. The Backyard, 4189 North Keystone.
Okay.
That's July 19th. Doors open at 4 p.m. It's a daytime event.
Yep.
I've got another event on the 19th. Which is that night.
Okay.
It is a 50 years of hip-hop celebration party. That's at the Jazz Kitchen.
I want to do that.
Shouts out to Doug.
That'd be cool.
It's going to be a great time. Food, super like grown and sexy vibe.
Jazz Kitchen, say less.
July 20th, I'm actually going to, it's a public performance, but you have to purchase tickets to it. I'm actually auditioning to perform at Lollapalooza Music Festival in Chicago. That's on the 20th. That's midday. And then those tickets are like $20 a piece. I'll have to send you a link so that you can drop it below. And then on the 24th, July 24th, I'm performing for the We Outside tour. It's at the Midwest Leak Building, July 24th, 10 p.m. That's going to be dope too.
Okay.
So that's everything going on in July. And probably some more stuff that I'm forgetting. I'm sorry if I forgot your stuff.
Good. All good.
Shoot.
Oh, she's busy.
I'm doing a Freaknik on July 20th. Shouts out to Kurt Hatch. They're having a Freaknik.
Well, you know what? July
somewhere
20th,
here in the city.
I also have something going.
What you doing, Stretch? Tell us.
July 20th, I have a Sunday dinner.
Okay.
I have a dinner series starting with a restaurant called Tinker Street downtown.
Okay, I haven't heard of it.
It's called Who's Coming to Sunday Dinner, where you buy a ticket, you have a 4-course meal. We're going to record and talk.
There's 4 courses?
During dinner. Yes, 4-course meal. And it's going to be soul food, by the way.
I'll be there.
You won't be there because you have 20 things on the 20th. Like you just...
I have to eat at some point in time. I am not coming to anything if I don't eat.
You do have to eat. But also, we're going to do this every month, too. So
okay, cool.
Yeah, I will definitely let you know when we are doing it. But if you can make it on the 20th, that'd be cool, too. But that's what we have coming up. And newsletter, everybody, please send me your email address if you don't get our newsletter, because it just tells you what we're doing and what's going on in the city. Also, we're going to do a book drive at the beginning of the school year for Listen to Our Future.
Nice.
And we have our 5-year anniversary party for the podcast coming up. More details.
Am I invited?
Man, I would love if you performed at it, but that's another conversation.
I'll have your people call my people and we'll figure it out.
Yeah, I want a dope lineup for that. So
yeah, that's gonna be fun.
Yeah,
that'll be dope.
But I appreciate you coming.
Well, thank you. I appreciate the invite.
Good conversation. And
awesome.
I hope that everybody enjoyed it as much as I did. Please go to followdmoney.com to check out the episodes, merch, all that good stuff.
Yes. Please follow me at Only Zakiyah on Instagram. Hey Zakiyah on TikTok. Zakiyah Parker on Facebook. It's your girl. You can find me on iTunes, Apple Music, Amazon, Pandora, any music platform. Type in Zakiyah, Zakiyah.
Period.
Yeah.